Good morning. Good morning, everybody. There's so many people. I've got coffee. Hopefully, the volume is good. I tested it a little bit on my own, that the volume to voice ratio sounded decent. So, are we ready for some more assorted metal music vibes to wake us up? Jeremy! Good morning. Don't forget to poke a daily. Did I do you justice? Let's hope my internet holds out. Okay. Y'all ready for this? Hey, I have a hot mess in front of me, as usual. Yee, that was good. Thank you. I have not been practicing. Let's see. Let's do the zoom so you see slightly less of my hot mess of a desk. There we go. And I think tech troubles wise, we should be good. We'll just see if in the next 5 minutes my chat bot decides to throw up the message that it's supposed to. So, starting off, choo choo! I'm Dino Lemons. I'm your conductor for the day. I'm starting off this lovely raid train that's down here for the Techoochoo Kaigi. There, I said it. I am gonna start by a year in review, essentially, and then thank you, Thea, for making it rain. I'm embarrassed to head first. Yes, we Techoochoo our way for the Techo Kaigi raid. I love that. Love that. Good morning, Mrs. G's. Are you ready for some metal music? That's a different vibe than usual. We'll hope it doesn't get muted. Good morning, Heavenly Gifted. Made the raid message last minute. It's fantastic. I love it. Okay, so my year in review. I had two, this looks like three, but it's two primary journals that I used. Hello, Subaki. Good morning to you. And this is because it's the Hobonichi cousin, Avec. So this was my first half of the year. It is naked. And then I have my second half of the year, which is still in its cover, lovingly, with its own slew of stickers. So what I liked about this is that it's in two notebooks. Oh my god, Pink Pearl. Pink Pearl, did you go to bed yet? Or are you going to go to bed during some time during the raid train? I'm afraid. But I like that this was in two books. However, you may notice that there is something very particular about this. This first part of the book, this right here, not very well used. This part very well used, but this not so much. And the same holds true for, well, you can't really see with the clip there. There we go. I have not touched the weekly sections at all. Good morning, Cass. Chonk. A little bit of chonk. Oh, hi. Good morning, catnapping. So yeah, this is just less chunk than it could be because this is an AVEC. Yay! The message works. Good, good. Um, so I realized, oh, I forgot I had these stickers in the front here. What are those? That's a bug. Ew. Some lovely stickers, one made by Ame. But this whole thing up here, I did a little bit of decorating. Little bit, but then it's just naked. Did a little bit when I was in school, but then stopped once I wasn't in school. So these pages became useless to me. So you'll notice I did not get a niche for next year. Good day to wherever you are. Happy Techo Kaigi Day. Yes, Katie. And then secondly, this is what I'm bringing with me into the next year. It is, simply put, oh, hello! J My brain is not awake enough to read that name while it's wiggling on my screen because for some reason it doesn't show up in the chat. Anyways, this is a Mossery dot grid notebook. Not naked though. This one is naked, but this is not. Just plain dot grid that I've been using as like a habit tracker periodically because I couldn't find any notebooks that had a quadrant sort of layout like this. Mossery chunk, yes. It's a little chunk. It's the regular size, not their light. I started this in February. But I've been doing like different themes. I completely forgot that there were these pages in the beginning of it. Whoops. Maybe I'll fill those out at some point. But there's also been major times where I just have not tracked. I actually really love how this looks. So I'm going to go through old spreads on a more detailed stream when I am not restricted to a half hour. Good morning, Morgan. And then, most recently, I've been tracking my Use Your Shit challenge. So, things that I've liked, for the most part, for regular journaling, is a 1 page per day. So, for this stuff, we're going to put it to the side. And like I said, I'm bringing this one into 2023. So I'm going to put this in its own pile, where I'm going to pile up my nonsense that I'm going to bring into 2023 with me. And then we'll see how high the stack is. Because I think that would be fun to see how high everybody's stack is and count the individual notebooks. So I have this lovely little memo that I wrote for myself to remember things. Look at this adorable train at the bottom. Yes, thank Job's journal for that. Job did so good with everyone, just putting in everyone's emotes, and it's so cute. Drinking more coffee because this music makes me feel accelerated. So you're probably wondering what I'm going to use for the bulk of 2023 as my main journal, or what I call my main journal. My 1 page per day collaging or just entries about life. I don't really do like gratitude journaling. I do symptom tracking a little bit. It's periodically. Notice when certain things affect me. Depression journaling a bit. But you see two things here. These are half year notebooks. From Wonderland 222. It's just a notebook. It's just a grid notebook. That's it. There's a little spot at the top to write the date. It's Tomoe River paper, so it's going to be fabulous with my fountain pens. And I have two of them to cover me for the whole year. And my camera's out of focus because, oh, there we go. Do 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 do. Yes, it is. Yes, Mrs. G's Tomoe River paper notebooks. And these were pretty cheap. For the half year, it was like 19 bucks. So in total for a year, it was 38. But I wanted the half years because of the chunk levels. Because when I get to the back of the notebook and I'm trying to write, and this is like here, no, no, no. I don't want that again. I have that from 2021. I don't want the chunk. I mean, like, I appreciate the chunk aesthetically, and it makes me feel good about how I filled in a journal, but writing in it is horrible. Wondering if they make them in A6 size. I think they do, Postal Orphan. I think they have A6 and B6, as well as A5s. Honk, 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 honk. Yes, what's the honks? I am misbehaving, I'm sorry. Oh, it's okay. I was concerned that the honks were something concerning. Absolutely, Postal Orphan. You know what I should have done? Raid E for enabling. So you're going to notice everything I have pretty much is going to be A5. Why? Because I like the space. I don't always write much, but I like to decorate a lot. Whether it's washi art or just my usual like border kind of art. I like the size. I feel like A6 is going to be way too small. I have ADHD as well and wondered how you make it work. I forgot to change the title of the stream. I've changed the title of the stream. Going back up to the ADHD. How you make it work with my planners. It doesn't, frankly. But that's partially why I'm going to an undated format next year, but still keeping it as one page per day. But without having the dates specifically there, like written, engraved into the page for all time. I am going to use an alternative to Himikuri that I think Indigo Issues and I are going to wind up just making month per month that I could print out on sticker paper. Because I like the date being on there, the month and date, and the day of the week being on that little sticker. I haven't personally jived with the Himikuri in the sense that, one, it's like 38 bucks. Two, I can't see all of the designs in advance, so I don't know if I'm gonna like it. And I don't want that mystery for that price. So Indigo lovingly made a month version for January. And I'm gonna talk to them and see if maybe we can alternate months. And hi Dino, I'm barely awake. Good morning, Jasmine. Get yourself some coffee. Cheers. But I'm going to use those for my dates because that takes a little less effort to just slap a sticker on as opposed to writing it. And that change in effort does change how I journal. Um, Sometimes I binge decorate pages. Sometimes I miss 3 weeks. Sometimes I have to just decorate a day when I'm in the moment and I'm like, I need to do this. Otherwise, I'm gonna forget. I'm gonna fucking forget. And then I do it. So I have some lovely memory keeping spreads. Like, let me grab my opening entry from this second half of this year. This is a photo of me and my friends. Seeing Reese Darby for stand-up comedy. So I do some memory keeping in my journaling, but it's not all memory keeping. I'll never not love your spreads now. Yes, thank you for joining, everyone. We're not done yet, though. Oh, geez. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do with what? Daniel's journals are goals. They are not. But thank you. So we've got this as my main journal. I'm gonna put this in the pile. We have the habit tracker, putting it in the pile. And this is something I'm noticing just now. These A5 notebooks are slightly different sizes. Now what's the truth? I'm not talking about thickness. I'm talking about this. This part right here. This wiggly part. This little... I don't trust them. Now we have another A5 notebook that you're about to see that you haven't seen yet because I haven't showed it on stream. A5 is never the same. Yes, we're about to have another A5 and see what happens. This one, this very slim baby. This, with our flag means death stickers, is a journal. Not really a journal. It's a project I'm working on. Weekly mission, Mon. Hang on, I need to catch this shit. Poke, catch, grade, ball. There we go. I sure am a fan of A5. But this is just a Midori MD grid notebook with cream paper. And what I'm doing in this is, so this is my, well, volume 1. Brace yourselves, because this is... Some of you may recognize this title. Some of you may not. That's okay. 16 Accords of Madness, Part 6. I am planning to try to transcribe the books of Skyrim. Because I wanted a project to occupy myself sometimes and use my inks and find a reason to write. So I'm planning on doing each entry in a different color. That's literally all it's gonna be. I want another pencil board so I can have it for my Skyrim book report, essentially. But here's the thing. I don't remember where I put the list, but the list of books of Skyrim, 12-point font Times New Roman, single-spaced double column on an 8.5 by 11 page is approximately 9 pages for the titles. So that project is probably never going to ever be finished. But, you know, I have to do some of the books. I truly want to learn some more of the lore. And who doesn't want a transcript of the Lusty Argonian Maid in fountain pen ink? Yep. We're going to get to something else that I have written in a total of once, but I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that this thing that looks very plain right now, this lovely little traveler's notebook insert, this, I've written in a total of once, but I'm very proud of it so far. I wanted to do a streaming gaming journal for whatever games I play on stream. Connor, this song's for you. Yes, Merrick Cat, they sure do. And that's where I got my list. And I printed it off. But this is from the one time we did a Final Fantasy 15 stream. Um, and I'm gonna write about the different sessions and what we do if I ever get back to Final Fantasy 15. But also if for whatever game I wind up playing on stream, I want to keep some sort of log as inconsistent as I am, just to see what I did and look back on it. And these are pictures from in the game that one of these lovely characters, Prompto, the blondie, that you can barely see right here, he's the one with the arm. He takes pictures in game on his own. And then each time you go to rest at camp, you can review the pictures you want to save. And there's a mod that extracts the photos from the game and makes them into like PNGs for you. Just like extractable pictures that you can then use. And so I printed them out. So that's this. I haven't done anything for the cover yet. It's very unassuming. And then this is my teeny little passport size traveler's notebook. It has my symptom tracking in it. And so this first one is like symptom tracking at work and stuff. I'm not gonna like go into like super detail, but also just like some random shit I carry around with me at work. And then the other book that's in here is for sketching. I sometimes sketch. I was practicing sketching entirely in pen. And I haven't done that since like May. But yeah, I was like sketching on my work breaks. And then, but wait, there's more. Are you ready for the big boy? This is my primary, like, what has been refurbished into a gaming journal. This is an old boy. This. As you can see, it's big. Big. Y'all, this is a B5. This is what I used to use all the time for bullet journaling. This notebook right here. December 1st, 2018. So this used to be my bullet journal. This used to be my washi tape collection on 2 pages. But yeah, as you can see, I used to do like true bullet journaling. B5 for Bujo was the best size. Stardew stickers, those weren't stickers, I drew those. I drew all these, but yes, Stardew. But because it's a grid and Stardew is pixelated, I printed out the pictures. There's still, I think I still have the paper in here. Do I? I might. Is this it? Here it is. So I printed out the forageable stuff in Stardew, and I printed it out bigger so I could see what color the individual pixels are. Thank you for that standing ovation from Connor. Thank you so much. That is truly an honor. Forageable stuff is the best part of every game. Yes. But after unsuccessful times of bullet journaling, I seek progress, not perfection. See, that was my motto. Um, so I'm actually I did 1 day of planking. Didn't work. Moods, all right. I used to do doodle challenges. Doodle challenges. I did this cute portal title page. And I didn't do anything with that. Then I went to July. Didn't do anything with it. Then this is Minecraft stuff. But I'm actually gonna give you a full flip through of this. This is like not private, but I something I don't really show, but I'm very proud of. Shit, there's only 6 minutes. Okay, we can do this. I did Critical Role, like theme spread things. I didn't have much for most of them. Then I was testing out whether I would like a midnight bullet journal. So this is all gouache. I painted this. Painted this fucking page. Because the blackout bullet journal wasn't available at the time. So I wanted to see if I would actually use it. Spoiler alert. I have one. I don't use it much. Sims 4. Animal Crossing tracking. More Animal Crossing tracking. This was my D&D character tracker. More Animal Crossing tracking. Then I was doing a Spiritfarer project that I never finished. There's more pages dedicated to that I never finished. Then I was doing Lolita stuff. Again, project never finished. And then I was doing Pioneers of Olivetown stuff. So it's just like assorted gaming stuff. But I love it, even though the spine is like, it hurts. Bromenasai. Amazing. Speed run time, because there's nothing much to show in this, but this is my regular traveler's notebook with a cute little Goliath beetle on it. Do I actually have anything in here? This is my sketching journal. This is my one that I'll be taking to Ren fairs. They're perforated pages, and I will be sketching people and giving them to the people if they so want. I don't know what I'm doing with the rest of it yet. I'll figure it out when I get there. And then lastly is my blackout notebook, I guess, which I didn't take out beforehand because of course I didn't. This is a blackout notebook. Yes, Connor. This looks like underwear. It was meant to be like a weird flag, but it looks like undies. This was more like gaming journaling, but in a blackout notebook. And then I haven't used it. Pantsu. Ooh, woo. Yes. This is an Our Turn Olive A5. So let me arrange these by size because these A5s are not the same. All A5s are made differently, apparently. So here is my stack. Please note, I do not use all of these on the regular. We have 3 minutes until we raid Tsubaki. Tsubaki, are you going to be ready? Are you ready to flip the stack to you so you can see it? Can I get some flip the stacks in the chat? Flip the stack. Flip the stack. Can I get at least one person? Maybe. Tsubaki's live. Fabulous. Thank you. This is my stack. Poke a flip! Thank you, Jeremy. So I'm not using all of these regularly. But these A5s are clearly not the same size. These 5 A5s. Not the same. We got a Nidorino in chat. But we're going to conclude our Techo Kaigi there. Thank you all for joining me. We're going to raid Tsubaki next. And you guys are going to be all on your way for the rest of the train. Shh. I just did a dab even though you can't see me. Make a moe. Yes. So, raid Tsubaki X star. This channel has follower or subscriber only chat, so if you aren't following Tsubaki yet, go follow her. She's great. I'll catch y'all around another time. Thank you. Make a moe.